will come with hosting an international event of the magnitude such as the African Cup of Nations. Now, the other stadium to look at is the Lorient Poco Stadium. It is also a 20,000 capacity stadium and is situated in San Pedro and was built between 2019 and 2023. Now, the architectural beauty located in the rich cultural region of Poro. The San Pedro Stadium also forms part of the infrastructure legacy of hosting the African Cup of Nations. Now, with a construction starting 2018, the 20,000-seater is poised to be the jewel for the Poro region. Now, it's covering about 23,000 hectares of land. The stadium's elegant will be complemented by its world-class facility, which include a state-of-the-art natural grass pitch. Yes, I repeat that again, a natural grass pitch. Other facilities, we have the conference center, a media center, and other two drive economics activities after the final whistle is sounded. The other stadium to look at is the Charles Conan Barney Stadium. It is also a 20,000 capacity stadium and is situated in the Yamoussoukro and was built between 2019 and 2021. Now, the newly built Yamoussoukro Stadium forms a part of the city's monumental architecture and will add to the city's economic hub of activities after the tournament. The Yamoussoukro Stadium has a seating capacity of 20,000, an athletic track, media facility, hospitality suite, and conference center. Just to get a feel of how the AFCON is. Even if we are not going to be there, at least you have an insight of what's happening in Ivory Coast. So those are the 6 stadiums that will host matches at the 2023 AFCON. I take that again, Olympic Stadium in Mbempe, the Felix Houphouët-Boigny Stadium, named after the first Côte d'Ivoire president. We have the Peace Stadium, we have the Stadium of Kohogo, and we have the Lorient Poco Stadium, and we have the Charles Conan Barney Stadium. And to wrap it up, that's definitely the last, Charles Conan Barney Stadium. Okay, let's look at 11 biggest players that will not be at the AFCON this year. Maybe if you know anyone, I beg, let me know. But me, I have just tracked 11 biggest players that will not be at the AFCON this year. Number 1 is Adebayo Adeleye. Yes, in Nigerian. The Israel-based Nigerian goalkeeper Adebayo Adeleye will have to wait for his first appearance at a major competition for Nigeria after he was left out of the Nigeria's final 25-man squad. Now, despite showing a positive sign during his full debut against the Lone Stars of Sierra Leone during the AFCON, the quarter for Jose Presio's final list. Let's see how it pans out for him. Wait next time. Hopefully next year you might get a call-up. And let's look at Tariq Lamptey. Now, he's a Ghanaian, the Brighton back Tariq Lamptey, who has been out for 2 months, is the top Ghana's long list of absentees ahead of the tournament. Now, since he limped off in Brighton's 3-2 win over Nottingham Forest in November, the defender has not played for Brighton, as the club confirmed that he will remain unfit for 3 months. Let's look at another Ghanaian that will be absent at the Nations Cup, Joseph Aido. Now, Joseph Aido will be one of the biggest absentee at the World Cup, probably the Nations Cup, not World Cup. Looking at the Ghana squad ahead of the Nations Cup. Now, he sustained an injury in a friendly game in October. His club, Celta Vigo, confirmed that the centre-back will miss 6 months of action. We also have another Ghanaian, Baba Rama. Although he's fit, but he said he won't play for Ghana at the AFCON in Ivory Coast in order to recover fully from his previous injury. Now, the POK left back has had 2 anterior cruciate ligament ACL surgeries and a meniscus operation in his career. Now, Rahman has been capped 51 times by the Black Stars and featured for POK January 3rd, scoring a goal and assisting another in their 4-0 win over OFI Crete in the Greece Super League. Another player that will be missing at this year's Nations Cup is Wilfred Ndidi. After being named in the Nigerian's final 25-man squad, they informed Leicester City midfielder Wilfred Ndidi has his third AFCON hope dash. No thanks to a muscular injury. Yes, a muscle injury. Now, the 27-year-old was withdrawn from the Nigerian squad and has since been replaced by Royal Antwerp Al Hassan Yusuf. Now, according to the Foxes coach Enzo Maresca, Ndidi faces up to 3 months on the sideline. We also have Thomas Partey, Ghana, and also Arsenal midfielder. He's also the vice captain for Ghana, but will not be available for the Ghanaian this time. He was part of the professional squad listed by Chris Houghton, but couldn't make the final list. We also have Brian Mboma from Cameroon, the unstoppable former of Brent forward in the Premier League. So far this season is expected to carry on his form to the AFCON. But unfortunately, the Cameroonians have to look elsewhere for the services of another striker who will be scoring goal for them, because Brian Mboma will not be available for the Lions of Cameroon. Talking about the indomitable Lions of Cameroon. The other player that will be missing at the AFCON is Wilfred Zaha, one of the most influential figures for the Ivorians. But the Galatasaray man will not be part of